Hey folks, it's Vic Noble here with a weekly trade example for you for the week ending July the 1st, 2011. And just going to be a quick one today. I just want to show you, we show several different ways of trading here at Forex Manor. We show trend trading and we show counter trend trading. They both have their place, okay? Some people just prefer to trend trade. Some people like to counter trend trade. There's techniques that you can do really well with both techniques. I'm going to show you both of them on one currency pair here. And for this, we're going to use the British pound US dollar. And first of all, I'm just going to show you that I'm just going to use market flow as a way of testing, determining trend. And this is a daily chart. And I'm going to say, well, if the market flow is going down on the daily chart, which it is, then that's my trend. Okay, I'm just making it real simple. You can define trend however you want. It doesn't really matter. But I'm just saying if the market flow is down, trend is down. So I want to be a seller and I want to sell rallies. Well, you'll notice that this support here, actually it used to be resistance right there too. Resistance, and support, and it gets broken, and it becomes resistance just over 161. You see that? We would say that that's a trend trade. We want to use rallies to sell because it's a downtrend. Just like it breaks this support here. See this support resistance? It breaks it. We want to sell up in here. Well, so how can we do that? Well, if we look at this level right up in here, just over 161 on the 4-hour chart, see how that was the support right here. It hits it, it drops. We can use a noble entry on this. I talked about this today in the coach's corner. You can use a noble entry to sell that little rally in there, and we like to take them up at the 79% retracements of these drops like this. Actually, you could have got on this trade much earlier after it hit this resistance area on the daily chart that we just saw. If you go to a 15-minute chart, we had a really nice little noble entry set up right in here. I'll just show you where the sell was on that. The way that we like to do it was at the just perfect here, 61.08 mark. Very small risk, maybe 20 pips max. This thing had a gigantic drop today too, and rallied all the way back up. But so far, it's still in it. This prevailing downtrend is holding, isn't it? Okay, and we came all the way back up. In fact, we came back up 79% if you look at this. And look what's happened again. We're just having a huge sell-off here again. Now, how about a counter trend trade? Well, if we go back to the same daily chart, look at the support. We look at resistance, support all the way along here. Hits it again. And on this candle right here, watch the candles. This is the 27th of June. It finally rejects, and it's a blue candle. It starts to show some positive signs. So we can start to look for a rally. This would be a counter trend trade, meaning against the trend of the day, the daily trend, which the market flows down. So we're taking a counter trend trade. Okay, so if we go down to the hourly chart here, here was the end of the 27th of June. You can see it right down here, and this is the beginning of the new day. We want to start looking for a buying opportunity on a dip because we're counter trend trading. Not only that, if you maybe those that are used to this, you can see that we had a bit of divergence going on here too, didn't we? Okay, not qualified the way we like to see it, but sometimes they don't have to always be that way. There's other factors, such as the fact we were at major support here on the daily chart. After the 27th is over, buy a dip back to 79%. Put your stop underneath here. Came close, actually came down, actually tied the low down here and went straight up. So again, with like 30 pips risk max, there was a lot of pips in this trade. Okay, so there's a counter trend trade. Like I say, they both have their place. It depends how you like to trade. If you're counter trend trading this, where are you going to expect there to be resistance? You're going to expect it up at the 161 mark because on the daily chart, that's where we've identified it, right? See, so you can trade off of these levels. You know that this should be support. You know that this should be resistance. You know that this should be support. You know that this should be resistance. So that's a counter trend trade when you buy it, when you're against the daily market flow, and it's a trend trade when you sell it in alignment with the daily market flow. So there's different ways to do it here. Both very valid. Both have their place. Just wanted to point that out. Hope that makes sense. You guys have a great weekend. I'm not going to be here next Friday for a weekly trade example, but I will be for the week after that. Have a great week ahead. All the best. We'll talk to you then. Thank you.